It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And this one features your 2021 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And they'll be backed up to down right around the 15. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The first carry now. This is Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete to Likely. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Bringing him out, the 3rd overall pick from way back in 2008, a guy now in his 15th NFL season, Matt Ryan.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Here's Smith to return it. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
The end result, 21 yards.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yards that they needed. They really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Holding offense.
That one on the guard. Sees on play action, it's Brady. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Open man is Chase, complete. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Brady. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now a play fake. Brady. Caught left side, Williams. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. From the 24, Brady. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
From the 10, 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Williams will try again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Raiders! Romeo Doubs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
On third down, Ryan. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Now it's Ryan. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Ryan. He go and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Tom Brady leads the offense out. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
To throw again is Ryan. Flush to his right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, and the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by,
oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Seahawks have recovered. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They'll try again. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Ryan will throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That's returnable now for Smith. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll see, halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. How about this? They'll try the option, left side.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ryan.
And he'll find Moreau here. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. A give to Williams, running right. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Brady now to throw. His throw incomplete. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Brady. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
On play action, it's Brady. A throw right side caught by Keene. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Again, it's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. With his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, his 14th overall. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. To throw is Ryan. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run it again with Williams. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Throwing is Brady on third down. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on third down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys in great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady. Got a man open. It's Chase. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here's Brady. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. On play action, now Brady. Steps away. And this will be well. And it's incomplete. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. To throw is Brady.
And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range. Gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on third down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw.
Slant route, he's got Dobbs.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Brady. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Brady.
On target to his man, Likely.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 41-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
They'll hand it off now. Williams.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, Williams. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the...
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And Gay knocks this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So there was a little meat on that bone, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play,